Hi everybody, this is Meg with Mama Bear Yoga, and I have my wonderful assistant Daisy, who is hanging outside with us today. This is going to be a sequence for our energy playlist, so some quick power yoga flows to introduce you to some of the parts of the practice. Daisy and I are so glad you decided to show up today, and we hope you enjoy. Go ahead and come standing to the top of your mat. Maybe there's a big Labradane sitting in front of you, so you give her a pet. Shrug your shoulders up to your ears. Exhale, let them go. Bend your knees, reach your arms up and overhead, clap them together, and gently fold down. Take a moment to bend one knee and then the other, waking up your legs, waking up your low back. Maybe you bend both of your knees generously, and place your hands on the earth for a nice low back stretch. And then, nice and slow, slide your hands to your feet, and then to your shins, past your knees, to your hips, and lifting all the way up. And Daisy sees another dog, so I'm going to make sure when I fold forward again that she knows she's got to stay with me. So forward fold once again. This time, when you bend your right knee, plant your right hand on the earth or on the dog in front of you. And then, if the dog in front of you is chill, you can also lift your left hand up to the sky. Nice stretch here. Release it back down and bend your left knee. Reach your right hand up to the sky. And from here, slide your hands to your hips. Reach them behind you, airplane arms. And then come forward to a plank. Take a moment to find your balance here in plank. Rock front, rock back. If you need to lower your knees for half plank, absolutely feel free. We won't be here in plank for long. Then go ahead, send your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Today for me that pose is very literal, since when I'm in this pose I happen to be resting my head on Daisy's butt. You can bend one knee at a time if you like. You can rise up on your toes if that feels good. Now lift your right knee and your right foot up and towards the sky. Bend your knee, and let's draw some slow circles. Going one way, and then take it the other way. Awesome. Come back to stillness. Extend your foot up towards the sky. Draw your knee towards your nose and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plant your right foot between your hands, low lunge. And then plant your left foot on the ground and float your arms up and warrior 2. Settle in here, bending your right knee so that your right thigh is more or less parallel to the earth. Think about reaching the pinky sides of your hands back. Deep breaths. Round here. In warrior 2. Now go ahead, straighten your right leg, and as you do so, reach your right arm up and towards the sky, reverse triangle. Inhale, exhale, take it back to warrior 2. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, warrior 2. As you rise back up in reverse triangle, maybe you start to integrate your neck by tracing a line with your nose, following your hand as it floats up in reverse triangle, and then back for warrior 2. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, float it back for warrior 2. Take your time. You're doing great. And now we're going to take it a little bit further. So do one more reverse triangle, pause and hold here. And this time, when you sink down towards warrior 2, take it going, or take it further. Plant your right elbow on your right knee, reverse side angle. So you're reaching your left arm up and towards the sky. And then you float back to your reverse triangle. Now Now you're floating it down, extended side angle, reverse triangle, and you can go at your own pace here. You can start to speed it up, but your goal is to inhale with reverse triangle and exhale as you send it to extended side angle. As you start to get maybe a little more comfortable with extended side angle, you might decide to change where you are planting your right arm. So maybe you actually take your right fingertips down towards the earth, or if your hand reaches, maybe your right palm, or you can stay with your right elbow pressing on the top of your right thigh. Keep it going. You're doing great. Maybe the next time you're in extended side angle, you actually take a bind, interlacing your two hands under your right thigh. Back to reverse triangle, side angle. Maybe you take a quick bind, rising back up, reverse triangle. You're doing great. Take two more wherever you are. And from here, go ahead, come back to that reverse triangle, and then release your right arm down. Turn your front toes, or your right toes, so they're pointing forward. Left toe should be pointing forward as well. Take a moment here in superhero. Shrug your shoulders. Maybe you close your eyes for just a beat. Then draw your heels in and start to sink your weight down as we come into horse pose or god or goddess pose, whatever you want to call it. Sinking your weight low, doing your best to keep your back straight. If you want an additional challenge, you can lift all your toes, or maybe you lift your right heel off the earth and then put it down, left heel off the earth and then put it down, or you lift both heels off of the earth and maybe bring your hands to your heart. You're doing great. And release, come back to straight legs, and we will do that little flow on the other side. So this time, coming into warrior two with your left knee bent, arms reaching out, right to left, ground here, find your breath, draw your pinky fingers back, and now reaching up with your left hand, your left leg is straight, reverse triangle, sinking back to warrior two. Remember to inhale for reverse triangle and exhale for warrior two. You're doing great. You've done this on the other side. You know you can do it now. And now, next time you're in reverse triangle, when you lower, coming to extended side angle, left arm or your left elbow on your left knee, floating it back, reverse triangle, now extended side angle, you can start to change where your arms land, maybe bringing your left fingertips or palm to the earth in extended side angle. Or maybe you continue to just keep your left elbow on your left knee, and maybe you fall over a little bit. This is a great little flow to challenge your balance, even though it's maybe not what we think of with our balancing postures. Remember, you can also take a bind if you choose when you come to that extended side angle. Wherever you are, do 5 more. Inhaling with reverse triangle and exhale with extended side angle. waking up with the sound of your breath. All right, go ahead and turn your left toes back in. Returning to that superhero pose. This time, draw your hands to your heart. Nice and slow, taking it down in a wide-legged forward fold. Calming the nervous system here, starting to cool it down. Gently walk your hands towards the right. Inhale here, and take them over to the left. And from here, coming into a low lunge on your left side. So both hands are planted on either side of your left foot. Rock it back and forth just a bit. And step your back foot up towards your front. Straight leg forward fold. Slowly rise on up, back to your mountain pose, and I'll turn to face you, but you don't have to. Shrug your shoulders once again. Exhale. Hands to your heart. You've done wonderful work. Thank you so much for practicing with Daisy and I today. Namaste. I wish you well. Say bye-bye, Daisy. Say bye-bye, pretty girl.